and I have been working hours upon hours upon hours on this product. I actually came up with the idea about 15 years ago and produced the product itself, but way back then didn't feel that the world was ready for it, and I wasn't ready for it either. But now my guides have been pushing me to start all of these new products that I had already been gifted the information for, and they are working with me to bring them out in such a way that is in resonance of these new frequencies that are coming. And all of these products are going to be to help people connect to their intuitive side, so that they can balance their intuition with their logic. So we've got products to help us guide into different scenarios. We're talking telepathic, channeling, intuition, telekinesis, all of the psychic side of ourselves that we've not been allowed to really play with. So these tools are all to help you, guide you to play with those, that side of you. And for the masters of all the tarot readers, they are going to love this product because it can also add to the flavor of tarot reading as well. So before I really get into the launch of that product, I'm going to just do a little spiel about myself, mainly because it takes a while for people to come on board. Hey, Golden Rainbow, that's so cool that you're here right off the bat. Usually it takes at least 15, 20 minutes for people to catch on. So I'm so happy that you're here. I will be doing free readings as well, because I'm going to teach you how to use this new product as well as these free readings. So I'm going to just go over a little bit of a synopsis about myself, and then we're going to get into the product, the advertisement that I've created. It's just a short 1-minute advert. And then I will show you how to learn how to read with this new product, and then I'm going to do some readings as well in between as well as I go. We're just going to be guided, see what happens. So this is also restreamed from as Facebook and YouTube. So you might see me reading for people that are on Facebook when you're on YouTube, or the other way around, and not see the actual people in the chat bar. Hi, Franklin. So good to see you. Haven't seen you for ages. Okay, I'm just going to run over a very quick synopsis about me, and then we're going to get into the product itself, waiting for people to come on board. So this is an overview of my life. It's such a huge life. My name is Bobbie Richardson. I'm 54 years old. My other name is Alana Wananahi. It was given to me by a Cherokee elder. Her name is Grandmother Parisha, and it meant that I guide the people into the new frequencies. I hold the codes to lead people into new frequencies on Earth, and I'm also a creator of fairy. Nanahi is actually meaning fairy, but she came up to me and said, no, you're the creator of fairy. Had many encounters with spirits and extraterrestrials and my own soul tribe. At the age of 11, I had my first UFO encounter and visitation. Found myself on the roof of the house. It was quite exciting. And at 27, I was led by my tribe to dig up a gold bracelet because they wanted to train me how to control my mind. From the ages of 19 to 50, I had a lot of visual interaction with spirits, including 4 extraterrestrial races that visited me. These races were the Lyrians, the Reptilians, the Pleiadians, and the Anunnaki. Now, the Reptilians did try to attack me, but they sparked me into how much power I actually had, because when they attacked me, a light just burst out of my chest. So I was no longer afraid anymore. So they kind of instigated my own, guided me into being able to handle a lot more because of their attacks. So I kind of am pleased that that all happened, because before then I was scared of all of these visions and everything that was happening when I woke up and saw these beings. I was taken to higher frequencies on Earth and shown human potential. I have experienced new Earth experiences, and these were experiences and in my dreams. I've just put up a new video about that. I love that video so much. I want to watch it every morning. It's so beautiful. Because I really wanted to give you guys the feeling that I had when I was taken there, because it's the feeling that we're looking for here. Everything else, like the sight and everything that happens around us, happens after the feeling comes first. And that's really where we'll be guided by our emotions and feelings of, like the stillness of my mind and the clarity of everything. I had many premonitions. I saw my own child standing beside me while I was still pregnant with her, and she was giving me a gift. Then at the age of 4, she told me of a place called Anion. I just posted that up on Facebook. It was a place where everything is everything. She told me that I had to, I could look it up, but I had to thank her for that one. Anion was a quantum physics particle. It resided in Fermat and boson, which is material or light. So all of these amazing events that's happened to me. I was introduced to the Fays. They came to when they came to me, huge mushroom rings grew outside my back yard. That's the elementals. And in 2006, I met I asked to meet someone of high integrity, and through coincidences, I was led to an elder called Grandmother Parisha. She chose me out of a group to work with her, and then I actually went back the following year, and she chose me out of another group. Now, she went all around the world to meet these people and find what she calls buffalo hearts, which are purer souls that are here to help shift humanity. I went to a vision quest with her. There's many stories that happened over there. I was guided through to the new earth when I did the vision quest over there again and learned some more. I've spoken about some of these stories. In 2011, I was chosen to go with David Icke to Uluru, and I found myself in the mountain and exchanged all these experiences of the new earths that I've been to with the mountain Uluru. I also had found a truth stone in Kenilworth, was guided there by a rainbow. It was really so many incredible stories that has happened. That truth stone used to come to me in my dreams, and then it would tell me what was true and what wasn't true of my outside reality, so I could start to feel into the truth and what wasn't the truth. It's not that I always get everything right these days, but I do get a good gut feeling now when I feel the truth. So after 50, all the visitations stopped. I didn't see any more beings. I haven't had any more experiences like that. So that was from 19 to 50, quite a few years of my life. But now they come through as channeled messages, and they are guiding me through these channelings. So that's why I started creating all of the videos that are on my YouTube. You can go see them. There's a lot of videos. On the 28th of March, while I was led to take some medicine to help guide me into a spirit realm, and I found myself as a pillar of light representing humanity and talking to Gaia about this shift that was upon us. And she said that she was pregnant and would give birth to these new energies in 9 months, which actually led to the 24th of December, where a beam of light shot through me, and it went through me to my home in New Zealand. I had to have a very still mind to do that. So there was a huge shift that happened on the 24th of September in 2020. Or was it 21st? Sorry, 21st of September. I then, when I was like guided with this medicine, I also went through this massive purging stage. It purged me of everything I thought I was, so I could find my own inner support. And this is what I feel humanity is going through now, this whole purging stage of who they think they are, so that they can bring in their intuition and realize there's a lot more that they are. That also then I became the observer of my life and the observer of everything until I became one with everything. And that's when I met oneness, or prime creator, realizing that it was all actually my own experience, and God was within me, was experiencing life through me as I was God itself. It was all one thing. It was really interesting, and there was such an acceptance with that I realized I have created everything, and that everyone around me had created everything in their reality. It was incredible. So since then, I woke up many light workers around the world. This is all through these meditations. Many light workers that are in specific positions around the world that had to wake up at specific times. And I also woke up the Fae to interact with human souls who incarnated from the Fae world, so that they could connect Mother Earth with them and do their work. After doing that work, I asked for the sign of mushroom rings, and a few days later I took, literally there was hundreds of these mushroom rings around my neighborhood. I couldn't believe how many there were. So I have very, 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 very extraordinary life. My life is like living in two worlds at the same time. So I wanted to at least share all of that first. I know it's a lot. And my whole life story is on my YouTube, but I haven't really promoted that too much because there is just so much in it that's would be perceived as not an ordinary thing to come out with. But I'm very grounded in myself, and I know who I am. I also live the same as everybody else. I believe that everyone is as important as I am. That when you step into your authentic self, you're going to find this code within you, or this passion and desire within you that's going to make you realize why you're really here, not just to be a cog in the wheel of a system that a logical world has been teaching you how to live in their reality, because that's what everybody's done. Humanity has given their reality away to a logical leadership, because that is the inner reflection of their logical mind has been given too much rein. So once we start to find peace within our mind and bring in that intuition and have that balance happening again, the governments will fall, because our reflection is that we now have our intuition and our imagination that's starting to create something completely different. And we don't give so much emphasis to that logical side of ourselves. It has its place, and it's very important, but it doesn't have the place of leading us into this repetitive scenario of grabbing the past and projecting it into the future, because the logical side of ourselves, as the leaders cannot imagine a great new world. They can only grab the past and project it into the future. And the more they do that, the more they focus on all of the negative stuff, the more they bring all that negative stuff into our future, and we end up getting lost in a negative vibration rather than moving with our imagination into guiding us through our passions and desires to something absolutely beautiful. Golden Rainbow, she said, I made a dream catcher and I didn't put on buffalo pendant at the bottom, just moved buffalo present today, so I just put stickers on. Synchronicities. Yeah, there's always these synchronicities that happen, and the more that we actually clear our minds, the more synchronicities happen, and the more that everybody starts to realize that they're no longer judging each other, and there's this acceptance that everyone's creating their own reality, and you're merging with the people in your reality that are creating the same reality as you. So there's all these synchronicities and beautiful stories that come up that everybody is aligning with you on your creation. It's really quite fun. I'll just take a coffee because it's early morning here. Actually, that's a T. Okay, let's get into this product. So my brand new product, I'm so excited. I'm going to see first if I can get this video. I've not done this before because this is a new feature on Restream. So we'll see if we can just get this video going. Hopefully you guys will see it. And this is a very short advertisement that I just... No, it's not going to do it. Okay, so if you go onto my, I'll just have to advertise it here. If you go onto my YouTube, there is a short advertisement of this actual product that I've put forward. The product that I'm launching today is my very own fortune dice. So that's the cover, and it's a little box. So it comes in a box. This is so exciting because I've produced this before. Inside the box, you're gonna when I produced it 15 years ago, I've changed everything inside the book, and I've changed the dice, most of the dice as well, and the actual format, because the guides that I'm working with were teaching me to bring in the new frequencies as well, not just use numerology with the dice to stay with the old program, because everything has shifted. So I've added these new dice as well, which is so exciting. And I will be giving some free readings out as well. I want to teach you how to do this. So this is the little bag that comes in the box, and we've got a little booklet that I've put together. Sorry. So this is the little booklet. It's called Fortune Dice, Bobbie's Fortune Dice, and inside has all these, like, it's very much like tarot, but we're using numerology here. So we've got the numbers 1 through to 9 and a 0. Now those numbers go with when you roll this dice. So this is a 10-sided dice, and this is 0 through to 9. So they're all in the book. And then after that, we have the prime numbers of numerology, which are 11, 22, and 33. And then after that, I've got other things. So this is all to do with the New Earth frequency. These are called the Leap of Faith dice. Dreams, logic, intuition, signs, guidance, earth, home, contact, oneness, and then we have layouts and instructions on how to use the dice, and also questions down the bottom there. So these are the little dice. These are all handmade, so it's taken me a while. So these are all my own artwork. Don't know if you can see these. So this is all that's actually the elder that I met with, her elder. Intuition, logic, where are we going? I think we've done them all. And dreams. There's on that one as well. And then on this dice, we have contact, we have oneness, we have home. So that's like a future home that where I've been. We have signs, and we have earth, a little fairy. That's one of my good friends on that. And guidance. So what you do with these dice is you throw this 9 dice 3 times, and you write down the numbers if you can't remember. So if I threw the dice 3 times, I wish that I had a top camera here, but I don't. So the first number that came up was the number 7. So you write down the number 7, or you remember it. The next number is the number 5, and the next one, we'll just say, is 0. So then we look up in the book. Now, this is where you have to learn how to use your intuition as well. what I would do is the first words that start standing out to you. So for number 7, there's lessons, purpose, teachers, experiences through difficulties, philosophy, repeating lessons, tower moments, rebellion. Learning through the challenges of life can help you gain new perspectives. So that's number 7. And you start to create a story around this. So number 5, we have travelers, seeking freedom, seeking self-control, intuitive, deep feeling, moody, self-sabotaging. Awareness of one's emotions can lead to freedom within. Now, always at the bottom of these these little writings, I have something that's a little bit on the opposite side. So you've got all the positive kind of, you're traveling, seeking freedom and all that sort of stuff. But then at the very bottom, there's moodiness and self-sabotaging. So if the dice fall and it's facing completely opposite you, it's more likely to be the not so good thing. It's up to you how you feel and how you want to work with dice, because it will start to integrate with you and get to know who you are as well. But I've already made sure that everything in this fortune dice is going to help you gain perspective within yourself to learn to use your intuition as well. That's the energy that's put into these dice. And also, if the dice fall far, far away from you, then if you were looking for a time, it's probably the time's further away. If it's very close, and it's close. So there's other ways of how the actual dice falls that make a difference as well. Now, when it hits 0 is the point where you're leaving it up to the gods, kind of, so to speak. So you're leaving your reality in the hands of the divine. This is where you roll the leap of faith dice. So if it falls on a 0, you roll the leap of faith dice. So you roll these dice until you see 2 of the same. So if I rolled and I got like dreams and guidance, and then I rolled again, it's contact and 11, and then 33 and earth, and then home and logic. Well, the first one that came up was dreams, that came up twice. So then when I look up dreams, and the dream was remembering dreams, dream analysts, sleep patterns, astral traveling, visions, daydreams, contact at twilight, visiting realities, predictions, and hidden gifts. So it's teaching you, in between this reality and the next lies our dreaming, giving our souls a rest from everyday life. This is where the soul gets to play as messages are received. So now we're being led to realize that the person that we're reading for is going to get a lot of messages through the dreams, or they're going to awaken to astral traveling, or whatever really stands out for you when you're reading the person. The other thing that came up as well was home. Home came up twice too, so you would have to look up home too if when you rolled the dice it came up twice. And home is all to do with this new feeling that starts washing over you. It's like an untapped feeling, an experience of your peace of mind, it feels like home, but a home that doesn't exist. It's like a feeling of somewhere where you knew that, and the dice are now telling you that one of your missions and one of your jobs is that that feeling that you have of this home that you remember that you don't know of on Earth, is to bring that energy into Earth so that other people can bounce off you and feel into that vibration as well, so that they can expand their awareness and their imagination, because you're bringing codes from other realities and other lives that you had onto Earth. So yeah, this is how you read the dice anyway. Really, really exciting. I'm probably going to do a full-on teaching as well on how to read them. They're for sale on my website now, which is www.codestoanew.reality.com.au. I think it's /shop, and the connection's all down the bottom. Yeah, I've got everything like written up there if you're really interested in buying those. But that's my brand new product. I'm so excited about my brand new product. Yay! Totally different. Nobody else has done it. It's something brand new. These are handmade by me. So I'm sure in the future when it becomes bigger than Ben-Hur, I'm probably going to have to mass produce them, and that's going to be different. But these ones are all handmade, so they take quite a while for me to do that. That's why the price is a little bit like they're $35 on my website, but free posting. So I've made it free posting, but didn't want to make it too expensive. But I wanted to at least get some money back for all the time that I've put into it, because every time someone orders one, it's going to take me at least an hour to put it all together, because it isn't mass produced, it's handmade. So yeah, I send everywhere around the world. So yeah, I will. You just have to go online, click put your address in, and I will post it off. So free posting everywhere around the world. There you go. So that's kind of my special thing that's happening at the moment. I just realized something. The streaming hasn't got. Sorry. I actually changed my stream details, and it didn't change on. I just changed that now. Okay. I don't know if that actually came up, but there was the wrong title. So let's get into these free readings as well for people. So anyone who wants a reading, I'll pull a card and I'll do a dice for them. So I'm going to get into my channeling mode and ask for guidance. And then I will read for whoever wants a quick reading. Hey, Kat. So good to see you. Hey, Lyra. Wow, really good to see you guys. Thank you so much for your support in this. I'm so excited about these new dice. Yeah, if anyone wants a reading, just put your hand up. Yes, please, from Golden Rainbow. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, Golden Rainbow. They wanted me to take these cards are higher guidance cards. For some reason, the first ones I was attracted to for your Golden Rainbow. Any messages for Golden Rainbow? Okay. Okay, so the first message I got for you was Jade Star, surrender. So, and it says, I'm ready to let go with self-compassion. Okay, so you've been really guided at the moment through your heart. See, there's all green. This whole thing is jade, so very green. So it's asking you to surrender into your heart, because there's a connection for you, connection to the planets and the past lives that you've come from, to bring in something new into the world. So let go of anything that you feel shameful for, that you feel isn't self-deserving, because all of that feeling of not feeling like you deserve to have this code within you, this light, this connection of connecting with this higher part of yourself, that's the blockage. The shame is the blockage. I'm not really worthy of this. That is the blockage. So I'll roll a dice for you. So we've got number 9, we've got number 8, and we've got number 4. So number 9 is more of humanitarian and working with humanity. This is a mission of working with humanity. Number 8 is abundance will come in. So you'll get these gifts coming in. And 4 is stability. So you're going to be able to really stabilize those gifts on earth, and you make them into some sort of material thing as well. So it could be through some sort of artistic creation that you do, the energy pours through. It doesn't have to be like me speaking or anything like that, but it could be that you are, producing something that you either help the world through that, through like putting the vibration into that. Maybe it's the dream catchers that you are doing, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that's really cool. So yeah, that's all I got for you, Golden Rainbow, at the moment. Lyra, let's get a message for you. So Lyra. So I'm going to pick the Osho cards for Lyra. So how do we find Lyra? Well, that just spat out. How cool is this? So Lyra, you're on the verge of gaining success in all your endeavors. I'm going to roll some dice for you as well. Riding that success. So when it happens, be present in the moment. Don't hold on to it. Allow it to flow through you. So as the success comes your way, don't try to grasp it and hold on to it. Ride it like this girl is riding the tiger. Just be free with it and allow the success to come to you. Don't search for it. Just allow it. So you've got the number 5, the number 4, and the number 2. So 5, 4, and 2. 5 is to do with freedom. 4 and 2. 5 is to do with freedom. It can have traveling involved in it. So this could be that you wanted to travel somewhere and now you're going to have the success to travel there. 4 is bringing it into reality and stabilizing it. So it's the doer, the planner, and the empires, the strong foundations. It's the material homes. You might even be moving into a new home or something like that. And 2 is to do with nurturing and love and balance and connection and partnership. So even love. So I'm seeing success in all sorts of parts of your life. It's like you've done so much work within yourself that the universe is just going to gift you all these beautiful things. Be able to travel, be able to, and when if they're saying to me, just because some outside force is telling you that you can't travel, doesn't mean you can't astral travel and still connect with where you want to go as well. But for some reason, I see this as an actual travel, and I see it as an actual material home, like really physically bringing something in, and love as well. So there's all these new gifts that are coming your way just purely because you've done all of this amazing work within yourself. So Golden Rainbow said, thank you, that's brilliant. I've had a few artist ideas come and ground into me. Which one will I do? Now, Rainbow, if you're asking which one to do, it's very simple. You just follow what you really desire to do. What's going to give you the most excitement? Nothing to do with what's going to bring you money, nothing to do with what other people want, because whatever your passion is coming from your heart. And that is enough. That already, by following your, okay, today I really feel like doing this. You could have a couple of things going at the same time too. And you can just go, today I feel like doing this. Tomorrow I feel like doing this. And you can go between them. But always go with the most desirable outcome of having fun in the moment of what's happening. That will guide you to opening your heart and bringing in the new energies anyway. Lyra said, oh, wow, thank you so much. Needed to hear that. Yeah, like there's quite a few of us at the moment that have done all this purging, done all of this work, but we haven't actually seen any of the rewards yet. And that is mainly because there's divine timing. And the divine timing is to do with synchronizing with other aspects of our life, like in the material world, and that, so that you can be gifted not something that's just going to be fleeting, that you can be gifted something that's going to expand you into this new age, into this new earth, which is really exciting. They don't want it to be divine timing. They don't want you to just all of a sudden do the work, purge yourself, get to the point where you realize that you've done a lot of shadow work and gone through a lot this year, and then they just give you something that's just going to last a month. They want to give you and align you with the best outcome. So be patient with it as well, but it is coming. It is definitely coming in. You would not, like, that card just popped out. It didn't just, it really popped out. So that's cool. Yay. So if anyone else wants to have a small reading as well, I'm going to do a general reading because I want to do a general reading as well for people. So let's do this general reading. I'm going to do the animal cards. So this is the overall energy of Earth at the moment. Overall energy of humanity on Earth. Overall energy of humanity on Earth. Energy of humanity on Earth. So we have the hawk messenger. Spirit sending messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. So a real opening now for a lot of us, especially the ones that will be watching this, which are mainly light workers, to see the signs. Spirit is really, like, they keep showing me a balance happening. They're coming into the intuition and they're balancing the strength of the intuition and the imagination up with the logic. So they need to be able to speak through you, and you connect with your soul tribe, so that then logic can go, okay, I get that message. I'm on board with that. Let's see what we can do in the physical realm to bring it in. Let's do the action. Let's do, the planning and the methodology. I don't know what they're trying to tell me now, but that's coming in as well. Methodology. Oh, I don't know. It's some word that they're saying that I've never heard of before. Okay. Sea otter happiness. Be the master of playful things. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. So that's the sea otter. And that's the hawk. So yeah, there's the waves. The waves is like riding the emotions of yourself and allowing each moment to be playful. Now I'll roll the dice for the general Earth. So we have abundance. We have number 3 and 4. So we have 8, 3 and 4. So we aren't reaching these leap of faith dice yet. There's no zeros coming up. And I think it's because we're in this energy of, it's kind of like this very in-between stage, like we're just bursting through into the leap of faith, into all of these amazing gifts that are coming on board. So 8 is big business success. So people who you need to learn though to have compassion with others as well. So the general message for Earth at the moment is having compassion to be able to work with others while you're building your empire, while you're building your success, while you're allowing success to come to you. 3 is planning and thinking and organizing and the mental alertness. So allowing that logical mind of yourself to also have a say in all of this as well, so that you can ground it, so that you can bring it in and do the planning and the doing. So we're almost learning to bring, this is probably why the fortune dice come. So it's like me bringing that physical element onto this world, onto this plane, to be able to awaken other people as well. So that's, if I was going to give an example, that's a really good example of the energy of the earth at the moment. So we've learned about, we know about our logic already, and we're learning about connecting to our intuitive side. Now we're bringing through these tools to be able to share with others, so that we just bombard the whole world with all of these new age tools to say, wake up your intuition. Because a lot of the people at the moment, a lot of everything that's going on at the moment is the ones that aren't awake, the ones that are awoken are seeing the ones that aren't awake. Now, don't get angry with them and don't get so frustrated. The reason why they're not awake is because they've had many, many, many generations of dealing with the vibration of being controlled. They've been so used to it, life after life after life coming back in the circle, repeating circle. We're smashing through that. We're the light workers, and we've come straight from higher vibrations, and we know and we can feel the deceitfulness that's been pulled over their eyes. But we need to now bring in our magic to show them there is another way. So the world at the moment is starting to realize that the sorry, I'm just tapping in again. Yeah, the world at the moment is starting to realize that they're not needing to be repressed by their leaders, by somebody else's reality. I won't even say leaders, by somebody else's reality anymore, that they can start creating their own reality. This is what the light workers are teaching. So whenever you see, all of this, percentage of people on the earth not waking up, don't be too hard on them. That you can wake them up, but you're not going to be able to force them into that. They're already used to someone trying to force them. What we need to do is bringing in our energy, our new energy, bring in our new tools, bring in our new frequencies, and then become authentically us. Show them that the universe is supporting us. Show them that we find success in that support. We are the leading examples. The more we really try to like whip them into shape, the more they're going to just do this and feel like that energy is the same energy as what they've been used to all of these other generations. So getting up them, getting angry, doing all that sort of thing is just not going to help them become more aware of a new reality that's at their fingertips at the moment. New message. Hey, Tony. What about soul contracts? Okay, just let me have a sip of water because my mouth's gone dry. So the light workers that are on Earth at the moment have come in with certain soul contracts, and the way to align yourself with your soul contract is to find your authentic, to really support yourself and self-love yourself, and that will bring you into your authenticity of who you are. You will start to feel a desire, a passion that's outside of the box probably to everything else, but you have the strength to follow that desire and passion, and no matter how far-fetched it seems, that is your soul contract. That's your soul saying, hey, at this time, we're going to do the inner work. We're going to purge ourselves of all of the expectations that we have from our logical mind and all of the those that are telling us what this world and reality is. We're purging ourselves of all of that so that we allow a space within our hearts to find our authentic self and align with that soul contract. Then that soul contract will just naturally flow through you. Say, for instance, as an example, one of the examples that's coming up is a soul contract that I'm like feeling into at the moment, and that is to actually connect with there's certain frequencies and portholes that are Mother Earth, Gaia have, that can actually, you can walk through and you can experience new frequencies on Earth that are actually here at the moment. I'm feeling a lead to go explore that physically. So I'm following that passion and that desire. That is my soul contract then. So if I end up in a place where I'm helping guide others to see through their own limited illusion that all reality is 5 senses, and that there is actual connections to Gaia herself and Mother Earth, where we can step into these new frequencies and experience other beings and everything within those new frequencies, then that's my soul contract. And I end up in the place, I end up just having an urge to go traveling. I have an urge to say hi to somebody that's already doing some sort of thing like this as well, and we gather. So that's what I can say about soul contracts. So yeah, thanks, Tony. Thanks for that question. I think I'll leave it there, and I've been going for nearly an hour, and I will see you guys later. But I'm going to also just go online. I've got a couple of new videos up at the moment on my YouTube, which is Bobbie the Messenger, and that's BOBBIE. There's one that I just did of stepping into these new earth frequencies, which they took me 2 years ago, so that I wanted to bring the feeling through. And that one is so beautiful. If you go into that, it'll just line you up with these new frequencies straight off the bat. The other one is coming. That's going to be published on the 2nd of November, which is tomorrow. And that one is Gaia wants to speak to you all. So she poured this message through me. It was a special message straight from Mother Earth to connect with you guys. So that's going to be published on my YouTube on the 2nd. And please don't forget my beautiful new product, fortune dice that are coming out. These gorgeous, gorgeous leap of faith dice. And you get this, and you get a book, and you get a beautiful little bag to put everything in, so it's easy to carry around. I'll be doing some more training probably in the future and some more readings with those dice later on. Love you guys heaps. So glad you could be here. Bye.